I'm actually starting to get a little sick. I could feel it in my voice, but I was also eating a Rice Krispie at the time, and I started choking on one of the pieces. But look at this up here. You'll notice there is something weird going on. Hello there, my name is Uni, and welcome back to my 1.19 Let's Play series. And in today's episode, we are walking down to the ocean near my base because it is time to kill squids. There's context for that. I need to kill lots of squids because I need their ink sacs to make black dye in order to get some black concrete. Because yes, today is the day we finally finish the last tank for our aquarium underground. Now I need to find out if there are any squids here. So far it's just a few salmon, but regardless, we are going to be doing that today. I'm going to be doing a big old time lapse. I don't think I'll be actually filling the tank quite yet, but oh man, where are these squids? It's all salmon right now. There we go. We found some squids here. But yes, we are going to be doing that today. I have a lot of stuff to clear out. I have a lot of things to reposition and get ready for this. And I do believe in the next episode or some future episode, we will be populating that particular tank with more and more fish. But today, it's all about the tank. So I'll just wait here, gather up some more ink sacs, and then we will go back to underground in order to start our work on the big old massive tank. Oh my goodness. I've turned up my render distance temporarily just to check this out, but look at this. Imagine this used to just be a blank little field with nothing but just flowers and everything, and now it's an entire established area for my little creative soul to go wild and have some fun. But yes, we are finally done getting our ink. I need to go up here and get down to the underground. But one thing I wanted to actually discuss with you guys is the new snapshots that are coming out for, I believe it's 1.19.3, which if that's the case, that's good. Good news for the series at least, because that means I don't have to retitle anything. I don't have to restart or go down into a whole new area of this map. But regardless, we're just going to hop down here as I keep talking. I'm excited. I'm not too overwhelmed by what is announced. Here we go. This is where I need to go. The camels look really cool, and I really like the idea of the signs. In fact, I needed one for my ski shop, so that is something that is very helpful. On the side note here real quick, I'm just going to be taking this down because I got rid of my enchanting area because this whole thing needs to go in order to make room for the tank. But as for the update and all the news around that, yes, Minecraft Live, it's not Minecon anymore. That happened not too long ago. I think the episode didn't come out that week because I was focused in on that, and I knew everyone else would be. So, yes, the bamboo, I love it. Love that a lot. I do hope that they retexture it to make it not as bright, but I do love it, and I'm going to be using it for a future build because I actually really needed that to come out. That was a very, very important thing that I didn't think would happen, but it did, and I'm happy because now I have a color palette to work with and an entire new bamboo wood sort of, thing to work with. So, let's see here. What do we have left to do? So these guys, I have to move backwards a little bit, and that's not too hard. We just kind of push them back into the area here. Chickens, I'm just going to get rid of them. Don't ask how. It's not for the faint of heart. The frogs, we're definitely going to move. I'm probably going to actually make their own exhibit sometime soon, so we're just going to move them further back as well. And then this portal is going to have to go back here. I've got to connect everything up to the back hallway in this area, and this bed was just for fighting the wither, I think, or something. I don't really know, but we're going to go ahead and start that right now. I'm just going to cut to it, and here, let's go ahead and we'll actually just do a transition. How about that? So we'll stand here. We'll look at this torch right about there. How about that? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go ahead. Oh, sorry, Mr. Mike. I bumped him with my headphones, but yeah, here we go. Now we're actually finally ready for the project because everything is now smoothed out. It is all perfectly flat, and I can build what I need to build down in here. Now, we've moved the frogs back a little bit. We have hidden our villagers so they stay safe. Over here, I have the portal that is not quite lit yet. And this is all just kind of a mess right now. There's some items I need to sort out later. And there's a bunch of zombies here that I've spawned on accident. So let's get out of there because it's a little loud. But here we are. We're almost ready. I just have to grab a few more shulker boxes worth of materials. So I'm just going to hop back up to the overworld here. Alrighty. Oh, hey, look. Some of my copper is actually oxidized. So that's pretty good. I need the rest of this to oxidize for the base of my tank. But I also have to go ahead and start getting all of my, my concrete started making. Yeah, okay, here we go. Boom. I have black concrete powder that I need to convert into a bunch of actual concrete. So here, let's go ahead and put this in here. And we just got to position ourselves correctly so I can just do the little trick. There we go. Okay. This is going to be my life for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Oh boy. We interrupt this black concrete making session for a public announcement. If you are a new viewer, make sure to subscribe because I need to remind people to do that. And if you are a returning viewer and you just want to say hello, go ahead and do so down in the comments. But I might as well go ahead and show off all the other stuff we have here in my aquarium before I start our little time lapse, because a lot of people might be clicking on this video and not know what the heck I've had going on here for the past few months. But we have a coral reef room over here with all my little tropical fish and my puffer fish as well. We have a little corner aquarium, which I want to add more of these, and I even want to branch off into this zone eventually, maybe break that wall down and add some new things in the future if I ever have any ideas. And then this is the first room we started off on with the crazy cool ceiling and really hard and complicated to build back wall. But yes, this is the underwater restaurant that we made back in like episode 5 or no, episode 7 or something. I forget. It's been a while, but yeah, we have all these cool little fishies and all these tables and places to eat. And we still have a kitchen to build. In fact, there's an entire area back here that is completely cordoned off and no one knows about because I haven't done anything yet. And I keep forgetting I have these amethysts up here. But over here we have the base level of our big tank room. And this is the huge one with our little turtles here, Totalitarian, and the other one's name I forget. I think it's Bertle or something like that. Yeah, pretty sure that's Bertle up there in the tank with Totalitarian. And then our salmon tank, which isn't doing much right now. We need to add some flair to that later. But let's go ahead and go upstairs to show the last little bit off. And here it is, the upper story with the top view of the big tank, as well as our axolotl tank that needs more flair as well. And then in the back here, we have our deep abyssal tank with tentacles and squillium. And for some reason, they love to hang out in these corners. I don't know why. They're not dying in the wall or anything. They just love to hang out there. But regardless, let's hop back down here because we have this huge tank here to start building. And we have all these supplies here to also get ourselves off the ground and ready to get this thing done because we have to build the structure of it and get everything set for the next episode when we work on actually adding in the fish, upgrading the tanks, and pretty much, just cleaning up the whole aquarium. But it's time now, guys. You can hear that music kind of fading in here. We got to get started on the time lapse because I have diddle-daddled too long. So let's get going. That was some time lapse. Oh my god. Woo-wee. Took a while, but hey, it went pretty much according to plan. Only one little screw up. My game crashed on the last little bit there, filling up the tank. But here we are standing inside of it, and it is all done. Everything is all complete. Well, not quite. That's a lie. We have the actual structure of it built, and we have the water inside of it, but you'll notice there are no fishies, there are no decorations, no plants, no fauna, nothing. It is time, though, to actually start up on that, because I have in here some leftovers from the last time we made a tank. Yes. And one of the things I have to start on first is I have to get these little pickles set up, if I can even get inside my tank. There we go. And what these do is they serve as a light source, pretty much for as I walk through, and I won't have to have all these torches, just lying around. It'll be nice, natural pieces of lighting coming through. And I think, ooh, yeah, they do show up on the mud blocks. Also, I added these pillars in because I figured, they kind of blend in with the aesthetic of the copper. So I might as well add more copper and make this room not only look better, but also make the inside of here look better. And it flows with the bottom there as well, and kind of connects things up. But now you'll notice we take these away, and look, bada bing, bada boom. We don't need that lighting. Look at that. And we get all of this gone. Now this is going to still be dark, so I got to actually leave that like so. But now the big goal for the rest of the episode is to fill this bad boy up with some plants and some coral and all the cute little rock features that we need. Now, I don't know if you heard from that last clip there. I was starting to choke on my words. I'm actually starting to get a little sick. I could feel it in my voice, but I was also eating a Rice Krispie at the time, and I started choking on one of the pieces. But look at this up here. You'll notice there is something weird going on. It almost kind of looks like a sci-fi movie looking thing with I don't know what we call that, like maybe a space jump or something, or a time-space sort of rip, or I don't know what it's called. But what that is for is to transport animals from the surface down here into the tank, because I have to go and get a bunch of them to put in here. More turtles, maybe even dolphins, some fish, anything. I just need something. And I also need name tags, and that's what I've been trying to find for the past half hour or so, but I've been unsuccessful. What I have been successful in, though, is finishing up the lighting here. Look at that. There we go. No more ugly torches in here. No, sir. All right. So now we can finally get started on beautifying our area here. I've got some kelp. I've got some great things to get going. So let's stand at the entrance here. And, where should we be for this? Well, it doesn't really matter where we are because I lost the clip. So we're just going to go ahead and walk into the almost complete tank that we have done for this episode. Look at it. Oh, wow. Oh my God. I love everything about this. Obviously, these haven't grown up quite yet, but we have all of our light sources in with the pickles, and then we have all the plants. We have these weird little structures that I've kind of come up with for underwater sort of things. Obviously, some of them are not complete yet. We're getting back to that. And look at this guy. Look what I made here. It's a little chest that opens up over and over again. I wanted to add bubbles, but I found out you can't see bubbles unless you're actually in the water. But I have this little guy on a redstone timer, so he just goes forever and ever, just like that. And we have a few more things here in this middle section. There is a huge spire that will have fish swimming through it. And the fish will be coming later in another episode. I have to go gather them still, and I'm starting to get a little tired. And I have to get this video posted for tomorrow morning. So we'll just we'll have fun with what we got now. A few more little structures here. Look at that. We got one more on this end here. And yeah, this place is looking nice. No coral yet. I'm going to save that for another time. I have an episode I want to do off in the back area here for the kitchen. But there are two things I just wanted to mention before I go, and that is I want to add a few more of these things throughout the area. Hopefully I can expand this direction. But for now, what is back here is actually all the mess that has been left behind from this project here. We have random villagers just kind of strewn throughout. The frogs are in here with one of them kind of trapped in there as well. That librarian keeps just opening the door over and over again. My portal is lit again. I have to make a nicer looking portal for another time. This is the backside of the tank here, and this is my old spawner here with a couple chests full of things that I need to relocate. But overall, pretty good. No more enchanting area, sadly, but we are going to overhaul this place in another episode soon enough here. But with that, I think this ends this episode off today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and get out of here real quick. And with that, my name is Uni. I am jogging it out. And if you like this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps. And I will see you guys next time.